Yeah, I know y'all been waiting on this one, but I had to take my time with this one. Virgil Ortiz versus Bohacuk. Bruce, what you think about that robbery? Well, the reason why I took my time in making this video, number one, I kept watching the fight so many times, and number two is I knew that people wasn't gonna feel what I had to say about it because it's probably not what you think I'm gonna say. But let's get the first things first out of the way. Number one, that was a dope fight. Super dope fight. Enjoyed that fight. I was actually on the edge of my seat. You know what I'm saying? I was in that thing the whole way around. That was a good fight, man. And that was a good show for boxing right there. Beautiful, man. I enjoyed it. That's why I watched it so many times. But I didn't know how to come to y'all and explain to y'all what I actually felt because, well, I'm going to put it like this. Let's start with the basics. Rules are the rules. Fair is fair. Technically, Virgil lost. He lost. Bohacuk won. There's no ifs, ands, or doubts about it. The rules are the rules. However, Virgil may have lost the match, but I didn't have him losing the fight. I'm like, oh, Bruce, what are you talking about? He had 2 knockdowns. I see those knockdowns, but I also see when I look at Virgil, he reaches when he throws, and his balance is not the best. And when he did get caught, it was in the middle of him throwing. And to me, it was more of his equilibrium than being hurt by the punch, because it didn't look like Bohacuk's punches was actually hurting him, because if they did, I believe he would have been able to do that again and get him out of there. So I didn't look at him going down versus he was hurt from the punches. I'm just think he got caught, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of throwing, and you know, he wings and he wangs a lot, and like I said, he reaches, and when he get touched, because he did get touched and his hand did touch the ground, that's got to count as a knockdown. But do I think he was hurt from those knockdowns? I don't. And I had Ortiz winning outside of that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't have wanted to see him lose. I know it's weird because it's based off more of what I'm feeling than anything else. That's why I got the technicalities out the way. Technically, Bohacuk won. You know what I'm saying? He won. There's no getting around that. Yes, he was robbed. Let me just say that. But I didn't have Ortiz losing. I didn't. You know? And I just didn't know how to put that in a form where I think people can understand it, because it's more of how I feel about the knockdowns than what really is. So we just have to cover all bases. Yes, it was a robbery, but did Ortiz lose or was losing that fight? No. I had Ortiz beating him. It was a close fight, but if we are to erase those knockdowns, who do you got then? Do y'all still got Bohacuk? Because I always had Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. But technically, he did lose. He did. But what a great fight, man. And with a fight like that, you need to do it again for a myriad of reasons. Number one, we think we found the golden goose in stylistic matchups when it comes to the Ukrainian versus Mexican. Number two, when you got fights like that people can't guess, and you know what I'm saying, you need to run it back. At least the thoroughbreds used to do that back in the day. And three, with a fight that exciting, you know what I'm saying, why not do it again? And let me add a fourth. Virgil Ortiz might have just found his dancing partner. You know what I'm saying? The same way that kind of like Jamel, out of all the people he fought, his dancing partner was really Tony Harrison. It's just, when these two people get together, it's just going to be a dynamite fight, or it's just going to be one of those fights. Bohacuk might be that guy for Virgil Ortiz. And if this was the old days, I would say that's a fight that y'all could run back a couple times, because people going to always pay to see that if it's going to look like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, Bohacuk, technically, he deserved to win. The rules are the rules. But based off of what I feel, about the knockdowns. I don't think that affected him. I don't think he was really hurt by those knockdowns. Some people may say different. That's why it took me a while, because that part is based on my opinion. But outside those knockdowns, I had Ortiz, but Bohacuk did win. And that's the best way that I could put it. You know what I'm saying? But that's honestly how I feel. You know, and I'm going to say this. I'm not the biggest Virgil Ortiz fans. I don't watch him that much. But I'll say this. I did see a little bit of sprinkle of Salvador Sanchez and some of them moves he did out there. You know what I'm saying? He actually, both of the guys made me a fan, actually, but I want to ask something to you, Virgil Ortiz fans. Do you guys see him getting better than what he is right now? Because if he still has the capacity to keep developing like somebody like a Tank and, you know what I'm saying, something like that, then I wouldn't mind him, you know what I'm saying, going around Crawford. Because as of right now, Crawford will knock that boy out cold. But if y'all give him a chance to grow, I think he could be really nice. That's only if he has the capacity to keep learning. Has he capped off like Errol Spence? Or does he has the potential to keep getting better? I don't know, because I'm not a fan of him like that. So I'm going to leave somebody to tell me that in the comment section. But if he has the capacity to keep adding wrinkles to his game, I would rather see that. I want to see him in his full development versus doing what he's doing, you know, as far as him, I don't know, pursuing Crawford or something like that, because he ain't got a chance in hell against Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Those gaps that he got, Crawford will knock him out cold. He'll hurt him real bad. You know what I'm saying? Real bad. But if he has room to grow and develop, Virgil cold, bro. Virgil cold a little bit. I like Virgil. You know what I'm saying? But what you wanted to know about the robbery, yes, it was a robbery, but I had Virgil winning outside of that. And I would like to see it again, because it's too much up in the air. I want to give it to this guy, but technically can't. I wanted to give it to this guy because truthfully, this is what I feel. So anytime it's more bottled up in what I feel than more logic, I got to see that again. You know what I'm saying? But bottom line, awesome fight. But that's my thoughts about this. You can tell me what you think in the comment section. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.